Hey guys, this is Kaimul Jewel. You are welcome to my channel with another new tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make this accordion using React.js. I'm going to use SASS for styling. So let's explore what we are going to build today. Look at here, this whole component is a parent component. Inside this parent component, there is 5 different child components. So every component, when I click, their content is displaying. When I click again, content is hiding. That means there is one active class. Whenever I click, active class is adding. When I click, active class is removing. Again, when I click another component, active class from previous component is removing and adding in the new component. Again, is removing from previous, adding in a current one. So this is what actually you're going to learn today. And another thing you can see, when I click, content is displaying, and in the side there is one scroll bar. Actually, this is the custom scroll bar. This is what we're going to learn today as well, how to make this custom scroll bar. And another thing you can see here, when I click, this icon is rotating. When I click, this color is changing and rotating as well. So there is I take some 5 different icon. I have imported this icon from the React icon, and this site is fully responsive. So if I minimize the browser, see, so I have set one breakpoint here for mobile, and this is responsive in a mobile. So in a tablet, in a computer, everywhere is responsive. So please check the description box. You will find the source code link from there. So let's dive into code. So I have opened my VS Code and browser side by side, and in the VS Code I have created React app. I name it as Accordion, and inside the Accordion app I have cleaned all unnecessary file and folder. I have kept only what is necessary. So inside the public folder there is index.html, and I clean all unnecessary things from here, and I put the title here as a React Accordion. And inside the source folder I have created one component folder, and inside the component folder I have created another folder called Accordion. Inside the Accordion I have created 2 folders. One is a parent, another one for child. Inside the parent I have created one parent.js component and one CSS file for this component. And inside the child I have created one child.js component and one CSS file for this. And inside I have created one CSS file for app.js. And inside the Accordion I have created one Accordion JSON data, which I'm going to use later. So in this data I have created one array of 5 objects. So every object got a unique ID and got icon, title, info. So, and I have imported some React icon here from React icon library. So this array I'm going to use later. So let's go ahead and start from app.js. So I have opened my app.js, is empty, and in a parent.js, in a child.js, all is empty. So I'm going to code from scratch. So I have opened my app.js, and I'm typing RAFCE, which gonna give us a snippet of functional component. So how I got this? If you go, there is a ES extension. If you go and click this one, ES7 React Redux, if you install this one, you will get the same result. So inside this app component, I'm taking one div with class name of app, and inside this app div I'm taking one h1 tag with class name of heading, and inside this heading I'm typing title. My app name is Accordion. Now we will see something like this. Now I'm going to styling this app component. So I'm going to app.css. So just I want to mention here, in an app.css I have imported one Google font from Google Font. I'm using Montserrat, and I have preset all default margin and padding, and box size in border box. And in the body I'm using font family as a Montserrat and sans serif, and text transform capitalized and cursor pointer. Now I'm taking the app class and giving some width 100 b width and giving height 100 bh and using one background image. So if I go here in pexel.com and I'm using this image, okay, so I'm copy from here and just paste here. So if I go to React, I can't see anything right now because I didn't import this CSS here. Import. So I can see here. So now see, this image is repeating. So when you use the background image, we have to use some other property. So background repeat is a no repeat, and but it's not covering whole. So I need to say background cover background size cover, and I need to say background position is the center. So whatever inside this app, I want to everything in the center. So I want to say display flex, and horizontally and vertically I want to say center. So justify content center, align item center. So everything in the center now. So it's finished. Now I'm going to parent.js. So I'm typing same RAFCE, and it will give us one snippet of functional component. So inside this, I'm taking one div with class name of container, and inside this container I'm taking another div with class name of wrapper. So I'm not going to, so at the moment it's empty. I'm going to use I'm going to put something here later. So I'm going to style this one now. So I'm going to parent.css. So I'm take this class name container and giving width say 60% and giving some height say 200 pixel. Later I'm going to take out this height. I'll put auto. So for time being, just I'm leaving as a 200 pixel, and I'm giving some background color white. So I want to see what's going on here. So I can't see anything right now, so I have to import this CSS folder here. CSS import parent. Still I can't see because I didn't import this parent component in the app component. So inside this I have to import this parent component. So just click this one, it will import automatically. So I can see here, but this one displaying in a row, but I want displaying in a column. So what I need to in a app, I need to go app CSS, and just I said here display flex, but I need to mention here flex direction column. There you go. So this is very close. So what this heading, I want a some gap between this heading and container. So I'm taking this heading class, giving some margin button, say 3 rem. This looks beautiful now. Now I finish this app CSS app.js. Now I'm going to child component. So I'm typing RAFCE, will give the same result. Inside the child component, I'm taking one div with class name of child, and inside this div I'm taking another 2 div. If I go to in our React app, look at here this blue color. So this is there is a 1 to 5 component. Every component have a 2 section. One is this blue color, and when I click, there is another thing is displaying. That means if I say this is a question, this should be answer. When I click the question, answer is displaying. So this whole div I'm dividing by 2 div. So inside this div I'm taking another 2 div. One is say question, so another div I can say answer. So I take 2 div. Okay, so one is this blue color, another one is paragraph. So when I click the question, answer is displaying. So one div is a question, another div is answer. Inside this question, these things, there is a three part: one icon, one title, another icon. So this first icon and title I put in one side, and this another icon I keep in another side. That means this is the, if I say this is the left, this is the right. So inside this question there is, I'm taking another two div. So one is the left and another one is a right. So inside this left, I'm taking, inside this left div there is two things: one is icon, one is a title. So for this icon I'm taking one li tag. So inside the li tag I'm giving the icon name fa html. Why should be input from, yeah, not imported. Now I need to import from, manually import html from, so I have to import HTML from React icon, and I have to include from font awesome. Okay, so now it's working. Okay, now inside this, to go here, inside this one icon, another one is a title. So for this title I'm taking one h1 tag and I'm saying HTML5. Now in the right side I'm taking another icon, giving this one, and inside this answer I'm taking one p tag and giving some random, say 100. So I'll get this. Okay, so it's done. Now I can't say anything because I didn't import this in a child component inside the parent component. So I need to bring the child component. So I'm importing the child. So just that one. Now I should say here. Okay. Now I'm going to styling this child. I'm going to styling now. So I'm taking child. Inside the child there is a two div. One is a question and another one is answer. So inside the question there is a two div. One is a left, another one is a right. Inside this answer there is a one p tag. Inside the left there is a two things: one is a li and another one is h1 tag. If I do setting like this, it is very easy to styling actually, because when you do the SASS there is this curly bracket, it will make you confused. So now in a child component, just in a left side in a question, I'm giving one background color. So I want to see what's going on. So one background color, but I can't see anything. So I'm going to child.js and bringing this CSS here. So import child.css. Now I should say like this. Okay, now so inside this question, this is the whole question div. So inside the question there is three div. This is icon and HTML one div, and this icon is another div. So left and right. So what I'm saying, here, display flex. Now justify content space between. Just between, and I'm seeing align item center. Now align item center. Now inside the left, I'm saying again display flex, because there is a 2D. and again align item center. Okay, and inside the align, I'm saying first thing I want to say list style tab none, so this dot will go away, and I'm giving some width, say 50 pixel. I'm giving height 50 pixel. I'm giving some background color. Now I can see. So inside this align, whatever inside the align, I want to say display, flex, justify content center, and align item center. So now inside this align, if I go here, inside the align there is one icon. One icon. This all React icon is a SVG image actually. So if you give the reference as a SVG, we can style it. Okay. So inside this align there is a SVG image. So if you're saying giving some font size, for font size say 2 rem, and giving some color. So if I say color, it doesn't work. So for SVG there is one property is called fill, and give the color is a HTML icon color actually. So it's working now. Okay. Now if I wanna now I want to go h1, giving the font size 1.2 rem. Okay, now giving color and letter spacing say 0.1 rem. And I'm giving some margin because this icon and HTML is very close, giving margin right 1 rem. Sorry, margin left 1 rem. Now I'm going to, in the right side there is another, in the right div there is another SVG image. So I'm giving some font size, say font size 1.7 rem, and giving some color. Color is white, and margin right 1 rem. It should be like this. So our question is finished. Now time to style our answer. So if I go to the answer, I'm giving some padding here, say padding 0.5 rem from both sides. It doesn't make any big difference, but still I can say 1 rem, doesn't matter. So if I look at here, our content going outside of the container. That's why in parent here I mentioned before, in a container I put the 200 pixel. So I'm going to take the 200 pixel, giving auto, so it will take whole width of the content. Okay, so it's now inside the container. So if I go to child.js now, heading point, now I'm going to give some height for this answer. So say 200 pixel. Okay, 200 pixel, and giving opacity equal to 1. Okay, now what happened here? Look at here, this content is now overflowing, so it's coming out from a container. So to stop this overflow, what we can say, overflow hidden. But if I say overflow hidden here, if I say overflow hidden, see, I can't see the rest of the content. That means content is going to be missing. So, but this is what I don't want. I want to have all content inside the container. So if I want to have all the content inside the container and I don't want to miss anything, so instead of overflow hidden, what can I say? I say overflow while scroll. So in this case, we have all the content inside the container, and when we scroll, we see all the content here. See, when you scroll, our scroll bar is appear here, but I want to scroll bar stay here. Look at in our app, see, this is a scroll bar, and all the time I stay here. When I scroll, it's going down and up. But here when I scroll, I can see the scroll bar, otherwise not. So to want to see here, I have to make the custom scroll bar. I have to make something like this. So if you want to make custom scroll bar, we need three things. One is now I need to go outside of answer. I need three things. One is a scroll bar. Another one is a scroll bar track, and another things I need a scroll bar thumb. What does that mean? So if you see here, this is whole scroll bar, and this orange things going up and down, this is called thumb, and below this thumb, this is called track. So these three things we need. Okay, so some custom scroll bar in some browser is not working. So to make this work in every scroll bar, we have to put WebKit here. So WebKit scroll we have to put like this. Now it's going to work in every browser, everywhere. So copy. Another thing, need hyphen here as well. Hyphen. Now it's going to work everywhere. Before make this one, I'm going to give starting our ptech. So I'm giving some font size. Giving font size say 1.5 gram. It will be very big. 1.3. Okay, or 1.2. Okay, I'm saying 1.2 now. Then giving some line height, say 1.4 should be work. Yeah, line height, and giving some padding. So 0.5 gram from top and bottom, and left and right giving 1 gram. This look nice now. Now here in a scroll bar, I'm giving some width. So I'm giving width say 10 pixel, say 50 pixel, 15 pixel. I'm giving height, say 8 pixel, and giving some background color, not a background color. So giving some background, and I can see like this. So I'm giving some border radius, say 10 pixel. Now I can see like this. Okay, now if I go here, I'm giving starting this track. I want to go, I mean inside, so I'll put here box shadow as an insert. I say insert 0, 0, 10 pixel and 1 pixel. I'm giving 0, 0, 0. So something like this, and giving border radius same, border radius 10 pixel. So otherwise, if I don't give the border radius, look at here, it's a square now. So because I put border radius here, and this is the box shadow inside this scroll bar, if I don't border radius, it doesn't look same. Now it's time to styling the thumb. I'm giving background, and actually not this one. Now this one I can see like this. Okay, now I'm giving some border radius. Border radius I'm saying 20 pixel. So it's like this now. Okay, so our custom scroll bar is done. So if I go to our app, I can see in the left hand side there is one after effect. Okay, so I'm going to the answer. Now I'm selecting parent and giving after effect, selecting after, so giving position, first thing position absolute. So if position absolute, or if position absolute, our parent position need to be, so position need to be relative. Okay, now I'm giving some content and giving say top 0, left 0, giving width say 10 pixel. I'm giving H 100 VUH. Now I'm giving some background color. So I'm copying this background color from here. It will be this color and this color same. So I can see now. Okay, so this after effect is done. Okay, now now I want to hide this answer actually. I wanna see this when I click this one. So if I go here, see when I click a question, answer is displaying. When I click again, it's hiding. Okay, so I don't want to see now. When I click, I want to see. So I want to hide this. So I want to add one active class. When active class is active, then it's gonna display. Otherwise, it's gonna hide. Okay. So when I click, active class will be active. I mean, with the answer, I'm going to add one active class. And when I click, hide the active class. Okay. So I don't want to display this one right now. So I want to hide. Okay. So what I'm going to do, again, I'm going to select the parent and giving one active class. So at the moment, this all copy from here. See, at the moment, this padding is 5 rem, height 200 pixel, and opacity is 1. Okay. So I want to make them 0. Make them 0, and opacity should be 0 as well. When I say padding 0, height 0, opacity 0, is hiding now. So when it's active, it's going to display. Okay. So if I go to the parent and sorry, in a child, if in the answer, if I add the active class, see, it's displaying now. Okay. And here I did one transition, height 0.5 second. If I don't give the transition here, see, it will if I remove the active class from here, see, it is jumping. Again I add, is jumping. So because of this transition, it going up and down smoothly. Okay, so again I will go here, it remove animating, I mean, see, it's going up and down smoothly. So transition is very important. So I want to remove this active class right now. I want to add this dynamic later. Now in parent.js, if I copy this one, because so far I have finished one component here, so I need another here 1 2 3 4 another 4 component I need. Okay, so just I want to show you something here. If I copy this one another another 4 times, see, I will see the 5 component. So all same. This is not what I want. So I will change the there will be 4 other different components, and all come from JSON data. I mean, from here accordion data. But here one thing, all is close, one on top of each other. There is no gap. So I want to go in here. So I want to say margin bottom 0.1 rem. So I can see some gap here. So if you look at here, there is some box shadow. So I want to give some box shadow here as well in the position. I want to say box shadow 0 0 10 pixel 1 pixel. So there is some box shadow as well. So now it's time to use the JSON data. So I'll include JSON data in the parent. I'm deleting all those. Need it. Now here, what I'm saying, I'm using map. Okay, so items dot map and callback function. You can say contributed and return. So I'm putting the child inside, taking the child from here and putting here. Okay, so I'm saying item and giving one text as well. So inside the child, I'm giving one. Whenever you use the map, we have to provide key. Key means is a unique ID. Otherwise, you will get the warning. So our key is our ID. Okay, so I'm giving item dot ID. What else we're going to bring from here? We're going to bring icon, title, and info. So our icon 1 item dot icon 1 title is equal to item dot title, and info is equal to item dot info. So this is what we got from the our array of object. So this child component, all this take as a prop. Okay, so I'm passing this prop to the child component. So I'm going to child. So this child component accept all props from parent component. Okay, so I'm saying icon 1 title and info. So instead of var HTML, I'm writing here icon 1. Okay, now see, I can see now 5 different icon here, and instead of his title HTML, I'm writing here just title. So I'll see the 5 different title here. Okay, so instead of this big paragraph, I'm writing just info. Sorry, this should be the curly bracket. Info. See, I can't see anything here. So if I go to the I can't see the info here. Okay, so if I in a child, I mean in an answer, if I add the active class, it will be appear here. See, all answer here. So if you scroll down, go down, you can see more and more. See, all done. So I want to remove this one now for time being. I want to add this later and I make dynamically. So here what I want to say, see, in a right div there is only one icon. So I'm leaving this icon here. So if I don't want to write this one here, if I want to bring from here same icon, so just I need to write down here instead of this fast seven down, just icon 2. It will keep the same result. But there is only one icon, that's why I didn't bring from there. It's up to you. Okay. Now, so far we finish. Now it's time to make it work. It's not working at the moment. See, I click, nothing is happening. Now it's time to make it dynamic. Okay. So before going to make it dynamic, I want to say something here. See, there is a HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, and PU. So if I look at here, all different icons have a different own color. I mean, their own color, okay, own icon color, own logo color. So I need to, but here is all same. It doesn't look nice. So I want to change this icon color. So first one I don't need to change. So second component I need to change. Second, third, fourth, fifth I need to change it. So in the second component, I need to select second component. Inside the second component, there is a two div. One is a question, one is an answer. So I need to second component and first div. Again, inside the first div, I mean this is question. There is another two component div. One is a left, one is a right. Okay. So I need to select 3 things here. Second component, first div, again first div. I mean second component, I said and child 2 and child 1 and first child. Inside the first child, this is the first child. What I need to change? Just icon color. That means SVG. So what I wanna go to child here. Just I want to mention inside this here. So I'm selecting parent and n child. Okay, so n child 2. I'm selecting the component, second component. Then again I'm selecting inside the second component first child, I mean n child, first n child. Select n and first n child and first child. I need to select again. And what inside the first child, what I need to wanna change? SVG color. Just field property I need to here. So now field property 264DE4. Now color is changed. So similarly, I need to copy all, select the third component. So all other will be same. Only I have to select third component. So n child will be third, and first child again first child SVG. Okay. So what I did here, I select third child and first div, and again first div. Inside the first div, the SVG color I change. Okay. So I can tell here first and child again 1. So it doesn't look nice. That's why I say first child. If you say and child 1 here, it will be the same result. Keep the same result. Okay. So all color is changed now. So it's look nice. So now it's time to make dynamic. Okay. So I'm going to parent.js and I'm using use state. So I'm going to use use state. I'm taking one and I'm say clicked and set clicked. Use state equal to initial state is null. Okay, so I have to import this use state here. Okay, now what happened here? I need to explain something here. So look at here. When there is a 5 component and every component they go index. So I know the JavaScript is 0 index. Okay, so this 5 every component go index. So this is the first component. Is index of this component is a 0. Index of this second component is a 1. Third component is a 2. Fourth component is a 3. And fifth component, index of the fifth component is a 4. Okay, so when I clicked this here is a question. Okay, when I click this, that means I'm clicking the index of this component. So index of this component what? 0. So when I click this means I'm clicking the 0. That means clicked and index is equal. Okay, so what I want to say, when clicked and index when equal, I want to happen something. What I want to happen? When I click, display something. When I click again, hide something. Okay, so what I want to say, when I click, give me the index of this component. When I click again, hide the index of this component. Okay, so once I click, give me the index. Once I click, give me nothing. Okay, so this is what I need to mention. Again, I want to mention again with this question, just clicking. I'm doing the toggling. Okay, I'm saying click, give me the index. When I click again, hide the index. Again, there is an answer. Another part. So here, look at here. If I click, answer is displaying. When I click again, answer is hiding. Again, when I click another component, first component answer is hiding. So first things what I'm saying here, when I click, that means clicked and index is equal. That means give me the index of this component and hide. Again I click, hide the index of this component. And with the answer, when clicked and index is equal, add the active class with the answer. When it's not equal, remove the active class with the answer. Okay, when I click this one, add the active class with this answer. When I click another component, remove the active class from here. Okay, so this is what I need to say. Okay, so I'm saying here if. So I'm taking one constant. I'm going to toggle equal to so nothing happening here. Okay, so what I'm saying here, I'm taking one constant and I'm toggling the index. Okay, so I'm saying here if clicked is strictly equal to index. That means index. Then give me something. Give me what? Say return set clicked equal to index. else return set click equal to null. So what I'm saying here, when I click this one, that means I click the index. That means click and index is strictly equal. Okay, I'm clicking this one, I'm clicking index of this component. So index and click is equal. When it's equal, open the index of this component. Open the index of this component. Again I click, hide the index of the component. I mean, one time give the index, another time hide the index. So that means toggling. So this is what I said here. If I clicked and index is equal, set the index. Again I clicked, hide the index. I mean give null. Okay. Now I'm clicking what? I'm clicking the question. Okay. Now I need to go to the question in the child.js. So this is the question. Okay. So I need to say on click. On click toggle what? Toggle the index. Toggle the index. Now, oh my goodness, what's going on here? Yeah, toggle the index. Now look at here, toggle is not defined. Look at here, index is not defined, but I defined the already in a parent component, but I'm clicking the child component, so it's not going to work. So what I need to do, I define in the parent component, so I need to pass those to the child as a component as a prop. Okay, so now this toggle I'm going to pass to the child component as a prop. Toggle is equal to toggle. Now if I go here, see, I need to accept this prop. Now no problem, toggle is defined now. Okay, now index. So I declare index here, so I need to pass this index to the child component as a prop. Prop means property. Okay, so index. Now I have to accept this index as well. See, now it's working. If I go, yeah, if I go here, if I console dot log index, and if I inspect here, see, I click this one, index is displaying. Okay, again I click this one, index is displaying, so it's working. Okay, now now it's time to, our first question is finished. Now I want to display the answer. So how are I going to display? So I'm saying if clicked and index is equal, then add the active class with the answer. Okay, so I'm going to the child component. So I'm saying here, instead of this answer, I'm just telling here, if clicked is equal to index is true, then show the answer with active class. Otherwise, just answer. Okay, now this clicked is not defined, but I defined here. I defined already here. That means I need to pass this prop in a child component. So clicked is equal to clicked. Now I have to accept in a child component, I have to accept this one as a prop. I accept. Okay, now what's going on here? Say click index when it's true, show the answer with active class. Otherwise, just show the answer. Now if I click this one, there is some mistake. I have to change this one. I have to put null first, then index. Okay, then index. So what happened here? I want to remove the active class first, then add the active class again. Okay, so if already active, remove it, then add the active. So null first, then index. Now it's going to work. So when I clicked, it's displaying. When I click, click is displaying, answer is displaying. When I click this one, removing the active class from the first component and adding the active class in the second component. So if I go to inspect, if I inspect this one, just I wanna show you here. So this is the child, okay, and child, and child. Okay, so what happened here? Look at here. When I click this one, is adding the active class with the answer. When I click second one, removing active class from here and adding with the second one. If I click this one, is removing the active class from here and adding here. So if I again remove from here, adding, remove from here, adding here. Again I click this one, remove from here and adding here. So this is what actually we want to make. So far we finish. So another thing here, now is working perfect. Okay, is working very nice. So I'm declaring all the, define all things in a parent, but I pass those things in a child. It's a component as a prop. Now another things here, if look at this, if I click here, is rotating. Okay, our icon is rotating. I mean up, down, becoming up. Okay, so this is what I want to happen in our app as well. So if I click, nothing is happening. Okay, so just here I want to before this, just I want to add one active class with this SBC. Okay, so here I want to say one active class transform and rotate 180 degree. So I want to have some transition and transform 0.5 seconds, and I want to change the color as well. So fill with chocolate, whatever. Okay, now I want to add this active class. I want to just here. Okay, so class name equal to, so just I want to copy this one from here. Just if it's true, then show the active. If not, I don't need to. So what I'm saying here, if character index is true, add the active class with this icon. If not, there is no active class. Okay, so if I click this one, see, is rotating now. See, is rotating. Beautiful. So far we finish. Now it's time to make a responsive. So see, if you look at here, when I minimize the browser, see, it doesn't look nice in a mobile. It doesn't look, because there is a more space. So what I'm saying here, in parent, so just I wanna close all those things. In a parent CSS, in a container width is 60%. Okay, so just I'm saying if max width is 520, I mean mobile width, I say here 60%. So I mean 60 B width, I say width is 90 B width. So look at here now. Now it's look nice. Okay, so just one line of code and make it responsive. So I'm doing only for mobile. You can do it. You can set as much as you want. I mean breakpoint. I set only one breakpoint. So it's very easy to make responsive. Okay. So just what I max width is 520. I mean is a 520. So below 520 for all mobile is going to work. So just with 90p width, that's it. It's look nice now. Okay. So far I have finished already. This is what for today. I have tried to explain everything from my knowledge. So far I know. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you found this video, tutorial useful, please subscribe my channel and leave a comment and share my video, like my video. So I'll see you in my next tutorial. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.